379 for 3.
There's a lot more fanfare on cricket grounds off late in India. Earlier it was just about coming and watching the cricket studiously. There are a lot more banners being waved, faces being painted, flags being carried to the ground. A lot more fanfare, which is a good thing. If you're an intense cricket watcher, it can also lead to some trouble when your team is not doing too well. It's nice to see them just coming out to have a good time. I see a lot of smiling faces. Silly point of forward short leg and a slip for Danish Kaneria. And that is close. The slow finger of Rudy Kurtzen comes up and points skywards, which means Saurav Ganguly has to take that walk towards the pavilion. And Danish Kaneria made an impression on Saurav Ganguly with his leg spinners, has finally dismissed the Indian captain.
And would you believe it? A catch taken, and a good one. That's the wrong one. Pad, bat, and a very good catch. Salman Butt, the catcher. Just what Pakistan wanted, a wicket early on after the tea break. The Indian captain departs. He was unusually quiet against the spinners. He goes for 21, 381 for 4. VVS Lakshman comes out to the middle. Just short of 4,000 runs in the game. That's a good delivery first up. It was full and straight and quick. Lakshman was playing forward. It was Rudy Kurtzen who gave Inzamam out when he was playing forward.
Very smart thinking, but this is missing leg stump. You can see it's pitched on middle. Is that quicker delivery that we showed you earlier in slow motion, and he's just carrying on with the angle and would have missed leg stump comfortably. Another single to Tendulkar. I've never seen Indian batsman give so much respect to a leg spinner. Shane Warne has been to India 3 times. But Kaneria is getting more respect from the Indian batsman than wanted on all of his 3 trips.
And these are good batting conditions. Good batting conditions. Yes, the ball is turning a bit. And I think one of the reasons is he's mixed it up nicely. There's been good variations. The pace has been good. I think if he can alter his line a little bit to the right-handers, he'll taste more success. And he's got a good temperament. Comes across as a bowler with a big heart, will bowl a lot of overs. He's not intimidated if the batsman is going to attack him. And being a tall bloke, he gets bounce as well. He's got variety. He bowls the leg spin. You can see it with this this piece. You see the one right on the left. That's the leg break. That's his normal delivery. Then the one that comes from the back of the hand. In fact, this is the quicker delivery. It's not the wrong one. And then the wrong one from the back of the hand. So he's got the variations. And with that wrong one, if it really doesn't come out spinning, it ends up coming out like a top spinner, and he gets bounce with that delivery. And it's nice to watch. Skills from a young young leg spinner.
And what did he do to VVS Lakshman? The first 2 balls, he didn't bowl his stock delivery, which was the leg spinner. He actually started off with the ball in the middle, the quicker delivery, and the last ball was the wrong one attempted. He loves bowling. That's the impression that he gives you. We said that yesterday as well. He's a guy who just loves to be on the cricket field and bowl. Right, here's VVS Lakshman. a dangerous test batsman. He's batting at number 6 for India. He has the ability, the skills of VVS Lakshman to change the complexion of the test match in just about an hour or so. We've seen that happen in the past. Although he's not really high on confidence, he still has enough ability to dominate an attack like this and take the match quickly away from the opposition. India is in a strong position. They just need to get that stranglehold once again, just to make that grip firmer.
Another no ball.
Yeah, another couple of inches further than needed.
Mohammad Sami, he's played 19 test matches and he's bowled 129 no balls. So at an average it's about 6 or 7 no balls a test match. Well, he's off the mark, albeit in streaky fashion. Now again the fielding leaving a lot to be desired.
If you're an international team, these have to be stopped. You can understand it's just stayed low, but you've got to stop those. These are regulation stops for a high-class slip cordon. It's the second time Yunus Khan has let a similar kind of a shot just go through. Just a bit too late getting down on the ball. It happened the first time on the right-hand side, this time on the left hand.
Yes, and I think he's dislocated that finger. It might just be pulled and put back into place, otherwise I think he'll have to leave the field. But it just popped out of the joint. Couple of runs easily taken. Well, the President's box and the President himself of the Punjab Cricket Association, he was at the ground as early as 5 o'clock this morning, marshalling his resources. I think the ground staff did a fantastic job to get play started and underway at 9:30.
Slowed down considerably Tendulkar in the latter half of this innings. Got his 50 of 80 balls and now 30 of 78 balls. Good to see Amir Sohail there. The man with the smile. Former Pakistan opening batsman, attacking left-handed batsman.
Oh, well ball, Danish!
Never an easy time to bat, especially for somebody like VVS Lakshman, who likes the ball coming onto the bat, likes the challenge, the pressure is on. India is 390 for 4. Difficult time for Lakshman to bat. 390 for 4.
390 for 4. 78 the lead. Mohammad Sami will continue. Tendulkar on strike, and taking strike in the commentary box, Ramiz Raja is with Arun Lal.
Thank you very much, Ravi. Very good delivery. Mohammad Sami has been very spirited, without a great deal of luck today. And Zamam ul Haq will be pretty happy with how his fast bowler has come through this test match, playing this test match after an injury.
Well, yes, that's one that's past the bat.
Oh, great delivery. Beautifully bowled, slick spin, bounce.
Shabbat Danish.
That's the line. That's where he's got to be. On the middle stump. Terrific. Perfect. Hanging in the air, dipping on the batsman with the overspin and then turning right across the face of the bat.
Well bowled.
Nicely bowled.
Shabbat Danish.
Coming back to that list of greats, well, two modern greats slotted there, Sachin Tendulkar and Brian Lara. And since I've played cricket against them, very difficult to choose. Sachin Tendulkar, master crafter, in the air, trying to work it away against the spin, and it hit Salman Butt. Would have been an unfortunate way to leave the field had that been taken.
VVS Lakshman doesn't mind playing the on drive, and he normally executes it to perfection, but here getting the outside leading edge and hitting, but he enjoyed it, Canaria. His problems continue. Mohammad Sami has paid a heavy price. He's lost a wicket. He's bowled. In fact, he's almost bowling a no ball every alternate over.
And it appears as if he's not pushed. He just looks at the popping crease after delivering that no ball. He should be worried. He does it very consistently, and he was hit very badly by this. Saurav Ganguly was snapped by Yunus Khan in the first slip and off a no ball. 11 no balls so far. Guided that one away very nicely, Sachin Tendulkar. It was appearing as if it was turning out to be a good delivery, but he managed to get out of it with utmost of ease. Yeah, that is what he should have been doing, looking to play it through mid-on rather than square leg.
Yes, he'd want to present a straight bat. He just doesn't want to let this one go. So close. Indeed, that's been his intention throughout this afternoon. We've seen him play with the straightest of all bats. It would slow down his approach to the 100, but he's really cutting out all risks. Now 2 slips await VVS Lakshman.
It's not a consistent run-up from Mohammad Sami. At times he's not aggressive in his approach. At times he ambles across. He's adopted a couple of methods, and every time he's looked to rush in, he has overstepped.
Now this has been his problem for quite a while, Ramesh. I'm sure he's working it. I'm sure Woolmer is working at it as well. They're trying very hard, but sometimes it must be very difficult for a medium pacer. You've got to be on that popping crease and not over it.
That's his favorite area. VVS Lakshman looks very elegant when he's stroking the ball in that direction.
Well done, Tiranabai.
394 for 4. A familiar figure in the crowds. Chacha, as he called back home. He's flown specially for this test match. Pakistan 312, India have overtaken that target. Good delivery, the wrong one. VVS Lakshman was not entirely in control of the defensive push. Took an inside edge, but more importantly, it went all along the ground.
He sort of whips that googly of his. I got the impression that maybe VVS Lakshman wasn't quite aware of the ball that's coming in. It's proven to be a little difficult to ascertain his wrong one. A couple of occasions we did see Virendra Sehwag also miss it. But on that occasion, I felt that he wasn't too sure, VVS.
Must be tiring a little, Danish Kanaria in his 40th over. And 27 in a row. Fingers must be hurting. In that last series that he played, I think it was at Karachi against Sri Lanka, where he had a couple of fingers really bruised by bowling continuously. Not easy. It's a tremendous physical exertion, not to count the mental exertion.
And what amazes me, Ramiz, is that the fact that he's bowled so few short deliveries, he really hasn't been cut that much at all. Wonderful control on length. They'll have to hurry. They make it with ease in the end. Wonderful performance by Kanaria. He's going to improve. He's going to be a problem to handle in the subsequent games, where he's going to get a little more off the surface. Mind you, this is the third day, and these are ideal batting conditions, perfect batting track. And you're right, you really require a lot of physical exertion, your fingers, mentally, to get a little bit of purchase from the track.
Well bowled, Danish.
And not to mention that when he came on to bowl, India was already into their stride, and you're bowling to such a celebrated batting lineup. 100-run partnerships throughout. And then he's managed to put some brakes on the momentum of the Indian team.
Quicker. Down the leg side, Sachin Tendulkar is a very good runner. Yunus Khan took his time, allowed the batsman to come back for the second. Runs given. It is off the bat, 399 for 4. That leg by raises India's 400. Lead now being stretched to 88.
Yes, pressure. There's always pressure when you're playing for India. And VVS Lakshman has been one of those who's always been, put under the severest of pressures. Sachin Tendulkar now on strike again. There he is, 2004. He's got 915. And he's supposed to have been out of form last year. He's played that fine. Will it beat the field? No, it doesn't. So he gets close to 1,000 runs every year, except for 2003, but he had a lean year. In fact, he played very few matches in 2003, just the 5 tests. Injury has interrupted his flow of runs, his form. It's difficult, to play a couple of tests and then because of injury you're halted. Then you've got to make a comeback. It's not easy.
Now we know that VVS Lakshman can be very risky and very stylish. And Zaman Malak has got a short mid-wicket in place because he wants to, at times, get the ball away from the stumps, even when it is pitched on that off-stump line. So that's a good feel for VVS Lakshman.
The short mid-wicket fielder is actually catching. Well bowled. That's the reverse swinging Yorker attempted. It's pretty quick as well. It's 402 for 4.
He's showing good control. We've been mentioning that of Danish Kanaria. They slip, silly mid off, silly mid on in place, and he's got the confidence to flight the ball, confidence to pitch it in the right area.
It's bowling without a mid-wicket. He's inviting VVS Lakshman to use his wrists and play against the break onto the onside. There's just a mid-on and a deep square leg. It's predominantly an offside field. They have a short leg in place for the wrong one, but nobody at mid-wicket.
They want him to go across the line, across the spin, take a little bit of chance. Doesn't deliver. Cramping up, is he? Inzamam-ul-Haq has gone to him and a quiet word, encouraging words, I'm sure. Full toss, easy ball for VVS Laxman. He's definitely looking a little tired now.
A mid-wicket it was, but it was a full toss. But you're right, I think he's struggling a little bit. Maybe his hamstring is just tightening up that wee bit. A full toss, that was really easy for Lakshman. Nobody there at mid-wicket. It's a full toss, but that's prompted a field change. They've now got a mid-wicket. I don't think that man there at mid-wicket could have stopped this boundary, even if he was there. Can't set a field for a bad ball.
Four down for 406. It's a wide. Rana Naveed banging the ball very short. You don't have to really bang the ball short to Sachin Tendulkar. He's a tiny man.
So this is given a wide because of the height. Way above Sachin. There's no way that he could get to that. Not often that you see a wide declared for height.
Harbhajan acting as the chief of police. Is he from Chandigarh, Arun?
Jalandhar.
Overpitched, and that's driven on the onside for a single. It's moved on to 87 now.
And this is an important innings for VVS Lakshman. A lot of young talent waiting in the wings. Yuvraj Singh, Mohammad Kaif. Very elegant player, VVS Lakshman, when he's on a roll. And this partnership is important from India's point of view. 27 already. They need to get a healthy lead in the first innings.
Get the single, that's a good stop. That was sweetly timed by Lakshman. That's the best shot he's played so far in this innings. Nice big stride forward, leaning into the drive.
Inzamam had to dive at that one. But this is a quick outfield. It's a big man, gets down in time. Anything left and right to the fielder will go to the boundary. Save 3 runs.
And the Pakistanis have really tightened up things after Sehwag was dismissed. 409 for 4. That's driven. And stopped at mid-on. Didn't quite time it, Tendulkar.
Hint of reverse swing into the right-handed Tendulkar.
See the bat face just closing. He was looking to hit it. Probably a lot straighter would have been ideal, but just bat face closing in the end, not getting the timing. Oh, he's got that fine. That's cleverly played. Will reach the boundary. Oh, very good adjustment there. It's not an easy shot to play. Just watch where this ball is pitched. It seemed to be a predetermined shot, but the adjustment was good. He's just used the pace of the bowler.
There has been some uneven bounce from the footmarks of the bowlers, and Danish Canaria is trying to exploit that. Sachin Tendulkar, no wonder he's known as the genius. Playing it very late, head right on top of the ball.
That's taken. It's in the air and taken in the gully. So the second new ball does the trick. A good sharp catch. The crowd stunned into silence here. And Tendulkar departs. 6 shot.
He'll be thoroughly disappointed. He's not showing it, but believe me, he was playing really well and will be thoroughly disappointed with that effort. Second new ball, doing the job. Outstanding innings from Sachin Tendulkar. Pakistan with an all-important breakthrough.
Yes, so close, yet so far. 6 shot as he departs. And a good piece of bowling with the second new ball. It was pitched up. He was inviting Tendulkar to play the drive. And a good catch by Asim Kamal.
There you see, thinking that the ball will not bounce a great deal, but it was a new ball and very good catch by Asim Kamal. Pressure catch. Getting rid of Sachin Tendulkar is a big achievement, and that too at 94. That's gone through. It's the keeper who has let one go. The ground fielding has not really picked up, especially fielding in the slips have been pretty ordinary.
Well, this is how the master batsman got out on 94, caught by Asim Kamal, who's been a good catcher in that position. I think it's a natural instinct of most batsmen. It's very rare that a batsman will prefer to bat in bad light. I mean, during our playing days as well, when we were offered the bad light, we'd always take it. But today, maybe India might give a thought to it, because India needs time. They are dominating this test match. They need as much time to press a win here in this first test match of a 3 test match series. Yesterday they preferred to walk off. Virendra Sehwag was not out on 95, but that was fine. Today, thinking from the team's point of view,
lovely drive from Karthik through the offside. He had to wait for 10 deliveries to get off the mark. And he's off the mark with a stylish shot through the offside. A punchy cover drive.
this is a very good shot. Good balance, wading into the shot. You get that head going forward and low on the ball. You really don't need to hit the ball too hard.
What a lovely shot. Even though that ball may not go to the boundary, but Dinesh Karthik should be pretty happy with that effort. Looked very classy there.
Very ominous. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Where was that all this time? That is a stunning shot. Slightly short, onto his back foot. He just smashed it past mid-wicket. He's been very subdued, VVS Lakshman, and then he pulls out a beauty like that.
Fourth boundary and by far the best. Very artistic, elegant, and good wrist work. Depends on the timing, and it was good, and the placement was good too.
That is an absolutely stunning shot. There's a short mid-wicket in place now. He's got it past square leg again, and that should be another 4. That's the VVS Lakshman we all know. Very risky. Stunning gift of timing this man has. Obviously under a lot of pressure. He's taken his time. He was 18 of 72 deliveries, and then he pulls off 2 shots in succession. That's gone for another boundary. VVS Lakshman has just about decided that he's had enough of defensive play. So that's 3 boundaries in this over.
Productive one for India, and the crowd that stayed back after Tendulkar's dismissal is enjoying it. Very good on both sides, square of the wicket. Just opening the face of the bat at the last moment, was in the air for a brief period.
More runs on the onside. 2 more, to be precise. So that takes the tally to 14 in this over. .444 for 5. 132 in the lead. Is in the air, and Karthik has to go. Short ball, he flicked it straight into square leg's hands. Sami has his wicket. Karthik trying to force the issue, departs for 6.
Another disappointing outing in Test match cricket with Dinesh Karthik. No control whatsoever. 50th wicket for Mohammad Sami in Test match cricket. And it's come at a good time. The bowling has been very effective after lunch. Times out the Indians first, and now picking up wickets at regular intervals. Always going to be difficult with the ball climbing on the batsman to keep it down. Rana Navid takes his hitter. Dinesh Karthik, the wicket-keeper, needs to contribute with the bat. He's not done on this occasion. He's gone for 6. It's 444 for 6.
Irfan Pathan, the new man in. 11 matches, an average of 21.10. Best of 55. Doesn't look like to me that the weather will hold out. There may be a few more interruptions due to the weather as well. So maiden over bowled. It's 447 for 6. The umpires are conferring. So 447 for 6 India. Bad light stops play with a possible 7 minutes to go. Maybe another couple of overs were possible, but that wasn't to be. The light really fading very rapidly. India 135 runs ahead and in control of the situation. They played themselves into a situation from where I believe that they would feel that they're in a commanding position and to dictate terms as soon as they come back tomorrow. So that's the way the Indian batting card pans out. A brilliant 173 for Sehwag, 50 for Dravid, 94 for Tendulkar. Unfortunate to mix out on his 35th. That would have been history. 33 not out Lakshman, and Pathan with him on 1. Bit of a struggle lower down there. Took their time. Tendulkar 94 of 202. Ganguly 21 of 74. Lakshman 33 of 86. Not easy for them. It's been quite a struggle.
Hard work for the Pakistani bowlers. 2 for 103 for Mohammad Sami, picking up a wicket with the second new ball. Rana Navid 1. Abdul Razak picked up the wicket of Virendra Sehwag, but the standout bowler for all of us here, Danish Canaria, 47 overs, 11 maidens, 2 for 121.
So the match summary so far: Pakistan scoring 312 on day 1, and at the end of day 3, India 447 for 6, a magnificent 173 by Sehwag, 94 for Tendulkar, and he would be disappointed that he didn't make it to his 35th 100. Wonderful 50 by Dravid as well. India lead by 135 with 2 days to go.
tickets.
It was a day of disappointment for both teams. Pakistan just could not latch on to those close chances. And Sehwag was clearly disappointed that he could not do more. Lady luck continued to elude Pakistan as Tendulkar benefited from an umpiring error. Things changed little for the visitors as Ganguly was caught brilliantly, but off a no ball. And finally, Tendulkar out on 94, sealed day 3, a day of disappointments. As you can see, it's a wonderful clear day once again here at Mohali, and let's hope the cricket is a little more cheerful than it was yesterday. Here's how the match stands at the start of day 4. 312 in the first innings, Pakistan and India are 135 runs ahead with 4 wickets in hand. Here we have Irfan Pathan and VVS Lakshman walking out. It's a beautiful clear day here, not a cloud in the sky, so that's great news in this test match because this test match is reaching a nice climax.
So the first run of the morning. Oh, that's a good shot. It was as if Pathan was expecting it. 3 runs comfortably taken.
India now go beyond 450, 451 for 6. Pakistan had employed a deep backward square leg in place in most part of last day. No fielder down there in the deep, so a safe shot. Picked it up very nicely. Was in good position to play that pull shot. The intent was positive. Johanna probably having a little problem with his shoulder. Didn't throw it hard back to the keeper. Just lobbed it to Danish Canaria.
Sweetly timed. That's typical Lakshman. Such a wristy player.
Tired start from Rana Naveed. Not a great delivery. He's so good in that area. Flick of the wrist, beautiful timing.
And he's not quite timed it, Pathan, on this occasion. But still 3 runs taken. So this is a good start for India. They've got the momentum going.
Beautiful shot, lovely shot through the offside. Now this is a very, very fast outfield. Abdul Razak is making an effort, does well. Really good effort. This may just pump them back into action.
Just checking with the third umpire, but no problems, I reckon, there. No, in fact, that's a boundary. Because just when he touches the ball, his leg has touched the skirting as well. So I'm sure a boundary will be signalled. Have a look at this. Yes, it's touched the skirting and he's pushed the ball back in play. So that will be a boundary. And a quality shot really from Irfan Pathan. It deserved the 4. And really, when you see that shot again, you know that this man can bat. He has the ability to be a genuine all-rounder, Irfan Pathan. Good transfer of weight, not trying to hit it too hard. He's done him. That is beautifully bowled. He was looking to come down the track and try and upset Danish Kanaria, but he's foxed him with a wrong one. And Pakistan have struck early this morning.
Wonderful piece of leg spin bowling from Danish Kanaria. He's bowled almost 50 overs. Nobody has been able to lift him for a 6. Irfan Pathan tried it, missed it badly, the wrong one. Didn't read it off the palm, and by the time he had come down the track, it was all too late. Good piece of stumping by Kamran Akmal. He's gone for 13. India lose their 7th for 465.
I think it's going to go all the way. Streaky shot, but 4 valuable runs for India.
The leg spinner will always think he's got a chance. Good delivery, pitching just outside the off stump, bit of turn. Balaji going at it very hard indeed. It's one of the reasons why it flew away to the fence. Bidulu dipping on the batsman, so Balaji not to the pitch of the ball. Fortunate, but 4 runs in the end.
Here's the last ball of the previous over. Beautiful delivery. Perfect seaming delivery outside the off stump, leaving the right-hander. He'll get 2 more runs. That's what cricket is all about, or batting is all about. 2 shots that Balaji has played. He's actually not played them well. Streaky shots. He's got 6 runs for them.
And he's quickly moved on to 14. Strike rate of 100 for Balaji, the googly this time. No mid-wicket. Always a good field to have. And bowl a lot more leg breaks when you don't have a mid-wicket. The intention is to make the batsman play against the turn.
Well, to be fair to Balaji, we've got to acknowledge his milestone. This is his highest test score. Again the drive, and that should be 4 again. 10 runs so far from Kanaria's over. You've seen a spirit with the bat in one-days for India, so this is not really a surprise.
He's come back with a different bowling action and a different batting attitude. Was in the slot, and this was much better execution of the shot. Watching it right onto the bat, steady head, will certainly make a batsman proud. Strike rate of 120. Good reply from the leg spinner. That's the length he needs to bowl. Get the batsman to feel for the ball.
Again, a very good shot. That's the best shot that Balaji has played so far. And can you believe it? 14 runs of that over. 489 for 7. That's Hyderabadi stuff for you. It was a good 1.5 foot outside the off stump. The ball finished near the square leg umpire. Only a Hyderabadi batsman can do this.
Good roll of the wrist from VVS Lakshman. The ball is swinging away from the right-hander, but he is making sure that he gets the bat in the right position.
Good looking shot, will get a single, get Lakshman back on strike.
On 42, VVS Lakshman, Balaji on 23. 26 runs the partnership, and Balaji the dominant partner. 23 of the 26 coming from the blade of Balaji. Look at that strike rate, full boundaries. He's doing well. It's been one of the keys to India's big total, 491 for 7. Some very good partnership at the top of the order. And this one is crucial. These are all important runs. The lead now 179. They need to get a lead in excess of 200.
This is excellent cricket. Good delivery to start up with. And then a splendid cover drive and a brilliant stop to finish it.
It's looked a different player, VVS Lakshman, once the second new ball was taken. Great effort in the end from Johanna, saving a boundary. He started to time the ball a lot better with the new ball coming off the surface. Look to pick up a single to retain strike, VVS Lakshman.
Well, Balaji got 14 of the last over of Kaneria. The pull shot. We'll get a single down to fine leg. It's 492 for 7.
Danish, shabash. Danish.
Nicely worked. He'll pick up a single. Getting to that partnerships, the key for India. It's been good partnerships, like you mentioned, 300 partnership. It's Sehwag in the first 3. And then Tendulkar was involved in 3 as well, and now VVS Lakshman in 4, which means India made it a point that a well-settled batsman remained at the crease. And that's been one of the keys. 2 new men at the crease.
He's done well. But that was really travelling in that direction. Rana Naveed.
Well, he's much taller, Balaji, than Virendra Sehwag and Sachin Tendulkar. Getting a good stride out, making good contact. It's been very impressive with the bat. It's been aggressive with the ball and with the bat now. Balaji, 25 to him. So India did make a point that one settled batsman remained right through. Didn't get into a situation where they lost a couple of wickets and then 2 new men in, and the bowlers could start to dictate. It's been good planning and good execution.
Well bowled. Shaba Danish. Shaba Danish.
It was the quicker delivery, didn't quite pick it. He'll get a run for it again. 496 for 7. Once again, a close chance, or was it a drop catch? But certainly a chance there. Let's have another look when we come back. Balaji is trying to find a gap perhaps between the wicketkeeper and first slip.
Will be disappointed with the fielding standards that Pakistan have exhibited in this game against Danish Canaria. Good adjustment in length. Oh, he's been standing far too wide, Yunus Khan.
Sweep shot. Salman Butt the fielder. Balaji will get 2. Drop catch, and India have reached 500. It's 501 for 7, the 5th 100 coming off 202 balls. The lead now getting close to 200 for India. Another edge. How close was it to that first slip fielder? 50 comes up for VVS Lakshman. He'll be an extremely relieved man. That's all I can say after this 50. And it's good for Indian cricket. 507 for 7. This partnership has added some valuable runs for India. 50 of 118 balls, 8 fours. With Mohammad Kaif and Yuvraj Singh breathing down his neck. He was under some pressure coming into this test match. This is his 21st test 50.
Shabash, Danish.
Balaji on strike on 31. A short extra cover is a good position there for the leg spinner.
Well ball, Danish. Shabash, Danish.
Balaji has done it for India. He's just taken big shout for a catch. Yes, Rudy Kurtzen raises the finger. A perfect leg spinning delivery from Danish Canaria. And Kamran Akmal has taken a good catch behind the stumps.
He needed that support, Danish Canaria, the leg spinner. His 4th wicket in this innings, and this is a great delivery. Just fractionally shorter in length, on the middle and leg stump, making the batsman play, and the bounce is what getting the top of the glove of Lakshmipati Balaji. Enough revolutions of the ball. In fact, the shoulder of the bat, and a good catch. Balaji gone for 31. It's 507 for 8.
Let's make some.
Lovely square drive. Beautifully played, Salman, but will get there. Once again, very risky was VVS Lakshman through that area.
Very elegant as always, VVS Lakshman. The ball reverse swinging slightly, but Lakshman up to the task, but couldn't quite middle it. Very risky, very elegant. Never anything hurried about his demeanor. And now he's playing very fluently. He's got back his confidence. He's set. This is his natural flow. VVS Lakshman.
This time he stops. Yunus Khan will get applause from his co-members. He enjoyed it as well. Wry smile on his face.
The edge is not really, it's not an edge, but they're not carrying. The ball is keeping low. So generally, as the game is wearing on, the ball is tending to keep a little low. And that's not very good news for spinners or even medium pacers, I gather, because the edges normally don't carry. For the spinners, the slips, the short legs, suddenly the balls keep falling short. And even the medium pacers, they're not carrying to slip.
That's guided away for another run. Moving nicely into his big drives to the offside now, VVS Lakshman. Yunus Khan is captaining the side. Inzamam Mulak has got in. It's in the dressing room. Shahid Afridi is the substitute fielder. Mighty one-day player, not preferred in this test match. A quick one from Mohammad Sami, a good delivery, attacking the stumps. And that lead now being stretched to almost 200, 198, 199 on. So India have batted well in this session. Everything has gone according to the plan.
Yes, Rami is almost 65 runs in about 16-17 overs. And it's the tail that's batting and wagging.
VVS Lakshman covering almost all his stumps, so that he can play facelessly through the offside, create more angle on the onside as well. Lead is now exactly 200. 5-12 for 8. Has gone square. That's 4. Beautifully struck.
He'd covered for the turn, VVS Lakshman. India 8 down. Lakshman is now going to take charge. Beautifully played. Good foot forward, stride forward. Got to the length of the delivery. And although it's against the break, but it's the horizontal bat shot and normally comes off. It's the on drive which is more difficult to play against the turning ball.
Bowled it, inside edge, wrong one, not read properly by VVS Lakshman. Danish Kaneria picks up his 5th wicket. 9th time he's done that in Test match cricket. Wonderful analysis. And VVS Lakshman leaves the crease.
Well, I think he'd read it, but he didn't quite read the amount that this ball is going to turn. Or maybe he didn't read it at all, but he played it on. He'd be disappointed with that. So another feather in Danish Kaneria's cap, that he can hoodwink a player like VVS Lakshman. Obviously very well disguised. 5 wickets for him. He looks up at the heavens. 58 for Lakshman, 5-1-6 for 9 India.
India lead by 204 runs. Danish Kaneria 5 for 150 becomes the first leg spinner for Pakistan. Now this is a tremendous stat. First leg spinner for Pakistan to ever take 5 wickets against India. He takes 6. He finishes the innings with a cotton ball. Once again luring the batsman into a drive. Zair Khan obviously didn't really pick the length, not the spin. And Danish Kaneria has finished with magical figures. 6 for 150.
Wonderful performance by this young man. Straight back to him, and he's got 6. Now that is a great stat. Zahir Khan disappointed. Danish Kamaria 6 for 150. Obviously terrifically happy, and a great stat that he's the first to take 5 against India as a leg spinner, and there are very celebrated names there. Abdul Qadir, Mushtaq. The Danish Canaria has 6. It's limited Indian lead to 204. India all out 5-1-6. So that's the Indian scorecard. 41 to Gambhir. Virendra Sehwag scintillating 173. 50 for Dravid. Pretty efficient 50 there. 94, little disappointed Tendulkar not to reach his 100. That would have been his 35th. 21 to Ganguly, he was a little scratchy. 58 to Lakshman, who came into his own after a pressure beginning, and the contribution there by Balaji, very, very important one, I might add. 31 off just 36. So 516 is what India end with. Extras of 28, lots of no balls in there, courtesy Mohammad Sami. That's the Pakistani bowling card. A lot of toil there. 36 overs, 2 for 120 for Mohammad Sami. Naveed, 32 overs, 1 for 133. Abdul Razak, 26, 1 for 107. But the standout performance, 6 for 150, is Danish Canaria. And look at those overs, 54 overs almost. So this is the match summary. 312 was Pakistan bowled out on the first day. Asim Kamal 91, Inzamam 57, Tawfiq 44. But India in reply, 204 ahead, 173 for Sehwag, 94 Tendulkar, and a very, very efficient 58 by VVS Lakshman. 6 for 150, the man and the hero for Pakistan, Danish Canaria.
जश्न के रंग में ढला.
So the Pakistan second innings about to commence. India getting a lead of 204 runs, which is a sizable lead on the surface. Salman Butt will be facing the first ball from Irfan Pathan. And really, for me, it'll be interesting to see the approach of the two Pakistan batsmen out there. Tawfiq Umar, the other opening batsman with Salman Butt. What you really don't want is to be too overcautious in a situation like this. As a batting side, you've got to take one session at a time. Averaging over 40 in Test match cricket with a career best of 135. Salman Butt, he's had a good start to his Test match career. Maybe averaging just 31, but he's a better player than that. 108 would have done his confidence a world of good. That was in the last Test match in Sydney. Irfan Pathan, he'll start the proceedings for India. It'll be interesting to see Shivahu Saurav Ganguly gives the new ball too. I would take the gamble. It's not a gamble really. I would give it to Balaji because he swung the ball nicely in the first innings. Plus there'll be some variety, a left armour and a right armour.
He's also got a lot of left-handers out in the first innings. Lakshmipati Balaji, and his confidence must be high. But for the moment, 2 men in the deep on the leg side to start with. 3 slips in a gully, deep square leg and deep fine leg, just to keep the batsman on the back foot. Indian captain in a happy position.
Straight away, just a hint of swing for Irfan Pathan. If anyone will swing the ball, it's Irfan. He's got that natural ability. No matter what the conditions, you have certain bowlers who have that ability to swing the new ball. 41 wickets for him. Just talking about swing, the great Kapil Dev, who comes from this part of the world, had that uncanny ability. Whatever the conditions, you could be rest assured that that first ball will swing. So first runs on the board. Nicely timed by Butt to give him 2. And that's the score after the first over. That's a fine shot, over pitching. And Tawfiq Umar off the mark straight away. And he starts off with a boundary. And that was up in the slot. And put away nicely.
The first delivery that he's facing, just a little bit of weight. Good transfer of weight. Watching the ball onto the bat, just opening the face of the bat at the last moment to get the placement. Should give him a lot of confidence, Tawfiq Umar. Need a good partnership at the top of the order, the Pakistanis. It's a good reason to employ Balaji, because he bowls well from the left-handers. In the first innings dismissal of Tawfiq Umar, bit of an inside edge. Bowls a good line and length, Balaji, stump to stump. Often having the batsman in 2 minds whether to come forward or go onto the back foot. Very similar to Roger Binney in the olden days, who used to get rid of left-handers very frequently. Look to repeat that, Lakshmipati Balaji.
Two sounds, the finger goes up. Balaji strikes straight away. What a test match he's having. He's a favourite with the crowd here. A wicket in the first over. What we got to look here is whether he's been given out leg before or caught and bowled. There was definitely two sounds. Now this is good bowling. Have a look at this. It was full and straight. Nice shape. That's gone. That, even if he's not got a nick, he's out leg before. There might just be an inside edge there. So India strike early. Pakistan in trouble in their second innings. 6 for 1. Good shot. Will get 2. There is a man at deep square leg. So just seeing the field set, he's going to mix it up. Irfan Pathan will be the short ball used pretty frequently. I think it's a good combination now on the surface. Bang in a couple short, then get the full length delivery that swings.
So the left-right combination in, and they look to rotate strike, try and unsettle the bowler.
Ten for 1. So the pressure on Pakistan. Balaji steaming in. He's bowled in. Off stump. Goes for a walk. Have a look at the crowd. 2 wickets in 2 overs. An error in judgment from Yunus Khan. And the off stump is pegged back by Balaji.
This comeback is a dream coming into reality for Lakshmipati Balaji. He's on a roll. Great bowling once again. Yunus Khan gone for 1. It's 10 for 2 Pakistan.
Yusuf Yohana comes ahead of Inzamamul Haq. Balaji on a roll at the moment. Have a look at this. Just snipping back off the seam and crashing into the off stump. So the tactic of giving him the new ball has paid off. Oh, good delivery. Oh, the finger goes up, but hand strikes. 3 down Pakistan. He was looking to take evasive action, Salman, but that might have just nicked one on the way to the keeper.
Was the intended bouncer once again staying low, and the periscope goes up. Straightforward catch to Dinesh Karthik, and Pathan, he's made it a habit picking up wickets at regular intervals, and Indians are jubilant. What a situation to be in. Salman, but the man dismissed for 5. 10 for 3 Pakistan.
बीच में सेकंड और फोर्थ जैक अंदर जाना गौतम दोनों में गैप नहीं होनी चाहिए थोड़ा अंदर
So Inzamam ul Haq comes out to the middle. What a time to come out. His team in deep trouble. 10 for 3 Pakistan. Can the captain rise to the occasion? Well, he's done it in the past many times. Well, it's been a case every time he comes out to bat. The responsibility is on his shoulders. No question about that. He got his head out of the way, but forgot to drop his wrist. Ball just taking the toe of the bat on its way to the keeper. Inzamam off the mark. Good piece of fielding in the deep. He can't do anything wrong at the moment. Oh, lovely shot. He's a classy player when in full flow, Yusuf. Oh, I beg your pardon, Inzamam ul Haq. Have a look at this shot. Full face of the blade. He has so much of time. I just get the feeling he's going to be very positive. He's going to play his natural game, no matter what the situation. And I think it's the correct approach. Just thought in the first innings he went too much into his shell. Majestic. You would think he's batting on 50. Just seeing those two shots. It was 13 for 3 before this over started. 2 shots have taken it to 21 for 3. As if he's knocking in the nets. Number 3. This is a great ability he has. The ability to counter-attack and make batting look so easy. He's just strolled out there at number 5 and played 3 gorgeous shots. I don't think there are 3 better shots played in this test match.
They're not worried about the situation here, Inzamam. Just looking at the merit of the ball. Really not bad balls either, the 3 boundaries. Made it look so simple, as Ravi Shastri said. That's what batting was all about.
What he's done is he's immediately made Saurav Ganguly go on the defensive, which I don't think may be the right idea, and it's because of these three shots. First the straight, that was top class, and then a lovely push down the ground. Ganguly has a man in the cover position. I still believe in a situation like this you should have another man in the slip cordon. He's got runs to play with. Pakistan still trailing by 179. Inzamam is the big fish. We want to get him early on. It's 25 for 3.
That is an astounding shot, slightly over pitching. You wouldn't believe that Pakistan have lost 3 wickets. This is the start of a counter-attack.
Quality of batting has touched a new high. Inzamam in the last over. Johanna not to be left behind. One of the best cover drivers of the cricket ball in world cricket.
Beautiful shot. And it's through. That should have been stopped. That's 4. Johanna gets his second boundary.
Not the kind of support that you would want to give Balaji, who is on fire. He's picked up 2 wickets. This is a good delivery, good shot as well. But an easy stop, missed by the captain. But some very interesting numbers here. We were talking about the number of draws that we have in Test match cricket these days. In the 70s, the percentage of draws were 42. That's almost, well, half the matches were drawn. In fact, in the 80s, it grew even more. It became 45%. And then in the 90s, it dropped to 35%. And in the year 2000, and after that, it's just 22%. So 22% draws.
He's gone for it. It's in the air, but it's going to fall safe. So he couldn't quite resist that shot. There is a deep square leg as well in waiting. Miscued that. Lucky to get away with it, Johanna.
Quick thinking by the wicketkeeper. He realized he was the only one who had a realistic chance of taking that catch. There were 2 fielders in the deep, but he knew the moment the ball was hit. He knows he's been very lucky. So Karthik making the right moves. They really sprinted in that direction. Fielders in the deep were never going to get close to that one.
They're going for it. Now this is a problem with Inzamam. It always has been. Bit of hesitancy, but on that occasion, no problem. The outside edge, no third slip. This is what we've been talking about. There's always a dilemma in the minds of the skipper. He's got a deep square leg, he's got a cover, but he doesn't have a third slip. Now this could have been probably the last nail in the coffin of Pakistan if they had held this one.
Good delivery again, some seam and a bit of bounce to get Inzamam to edge a delivery into the slips. It's got to be a very good delivery. Continues to trouble the Pakistanis. Lakshmipati Balaji. You can see Inzamam. He knows it's been lucky he earned there.
That is runs again, 2 more. Really can't quite fathom out why they would not have a third slip. They're in terrific position. They've got 3 wickets. This is probably the last over, or just one more to go before lunch. This is when they need one of these two. Now take a look at this ball of Balaji. It swung. That was taking the edge and getting the bounce. The bounce is what he couldn't control. And again, runs again. But really, as far as I'm concerned, the deep square leg fielder is a defensive position.
He'll look for a couple of runs. Now, we were talking about Virendra Sehwag's conversion rate of hundreds. He's got himself 9 test match hundreds in about 33, 34 test matches. Virendra Sehwag, 32 test matches, 9 hundreds. And here's a leg spinner, Danish Kaneria, who's got 5 wickets and more 9 times in 23 test matches. 24 test matches. Now that's a conversion that is quite brilliant. So we tend to concentrate a bit on batsmen with their conversion rates of hundreds. 5 wickets is the same kind of milestone for a bowler.
Yes, indeed. They've changed their line, coming from over the wicket now, Anil Kumble. Driven through the covers. That should be for Irfan in pursuit, but it's going to be in vain. Very well played drive. And with that boundary, also the boundary also brings up the 50 for Pakistan, 52.
5-4 so far in the innings from Inzamam. They've all had the stamp of class. We've seen some great drives, back foot drives. Great exhibition.
And again, but this time he chose to go into the onside, didn't quite middle it. So it doesn't matter to Inzamam that this probably is the last delivery coming up, or it's the last over. He just plays every ball to its merit, so relaxed. Really a champion performer. Safely